So,
Both it is.
where we last left off, we just finished clearing out this tower, which we found belongs to Tim's probably father, but not necessarily. Because he's theoretically the first. And we decided to take a long rest at the top of the tower. And we got all our XP and we leveled up, and I believe the plan now is to go back into town and then, take care of some stuff, spend a week there, get our level up, and then move on.
To figure out what happened to my people.
What do you mean,
My
your
fellow
people?
clerics.
Oh.
The cursed
coins.
gold.
Oh, we don't know about that.
Or cursed platinum.
We have no idea.
Well,
But
who
your
knows?
I think we're
characters
about to
don't,
find
but
out.
US players do know that something happened.
Okay. All of us?
Well, as players,
As players, yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know
okay.
that probably something happened. I mean,
Yeah, not as characters. Okay.
not as characters, no.
I see. Okay. So we don't know anything happened. Okay.
So, you rested for the day,
Mm-hmm.
and you're still in the tower. What's the plan? Just
Go back into town.
wake up in the morning, take your half day to a day hike to Himera. You reach there around the evening. Standing there with all your stuff and some new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I guess we should start taking care of some stuff.
So basically it's evening, so for the rest of the day you'd probably either find a place to sleep. Yeah, basically that. You find a place to sleep and then the next day you can do all sorts of things in the morning.
I want to get a breastplate so that I can stealth without disadvantage.
Okay.
Those things can all be done. Alright, so take off your mark off the silver or whatever it costs for you to sleep.
Okay. And then, yeah.
3 for
And
me?
then we'll do the basic gathering of stuff. Gumby was first, you wanted a breastplate. Correct?
Yeah, I think it costs 400 gold.
Normally it would cost 400 gold, yes. So,
Well, can I ask Mr. Tank to help me choose one out?
sure. Anyone else going to the blacksmith? Apart from now Gumby and Mr. Tank, if Mr. Tank wants to go.
Yeah, sure,
I might
I'll
as
go
well
with him to
join.
the blacksmith. Or blanksmith. The blacksmith.
Anyone else?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Dolos?
I'm gonna tag along, see if I maybe see something interesting.
Okay, then I want a perception check from Dolos while the three of you make your way to the blacksmith.
My big nemesis.
Perception.
My eyes. There you go.
Alright.
I
What
think
a
that's
great
about par
start.
for the course for Dolus.
So Dolos is quite obviously looking for something interesting, but he doesn't.
I walk into a pole or something.
No, you don't walk into a pole. You are looking around and you can't seem to find anything interesting. And when Gumby and Drake kind of look around, they see a couple of things that may be interesting to you, but you don't see them.
But they don't tell me, obviously.
Of course they don't. At least I'd say they don't.
I'll roll perception just for the heck of it. Yeah, 17. I see something,
you see-
some interesting
You
stuff.
see, yeah, you're not as trained on this as Dolos, neither is Gumby for that matter. But you do see a couple of things where you would be like, oh god, if Dolos is gone by now, we know what he's doing. But he's not, he's walking with you as you enter in the... Well, not necessarily enter in a blacksmith shop, it's more like the blacksmith is outside, working. A couple of his things are stalled outside. And there's another man who is standing in front of the store, and he sees you coming up. He waves his hand. Welcome, adventurers! How can we help you?
Alright, I'll speak up. I say I would like to trade in my scale mail armor and buy a breastplate.
All right. We have a couple of breastplates that we could make fit you in less than a day.
Okay, that sounds good. How much will it cost?
Well, let me see the your skill mail first, so I can do a deduction price. And then,
beforehand, I would have done mending in case there are any kinks or such that he would have noticed.
Yeah, mending isn't that powerful.
Okay.
So you can mend like a couple of very small, minor things, but actual real
a couple
kinks
dents
in
here
it.
and there. Well, a couple dents here and there.
Very, very small dents you would have been able to repair, but like actual dents in there, which, to my knowledge, you have taken a couple of hits, but you haven't necessarily been knocked out that many times, apart from last time, but he hit your head.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
It's not in too bad of a shape, but it is used, So he's like, all right. I can give you a return of 25 gold pieces on this mill. It's pretty decent.
That's about how much I expected.
And he says I'd say, 380 for the breastplate. Minor adjustments, it'll fit you nicely.
Yeah, that sounds good for now. We might buy other items, so we'll see if we can. You can hold on to that for now.
All right. What are you perhaps interested in as well?
And then I look at Drake. Yeah, whatever the heck his name is now.
Drake. Yeah, we'll go with Drake. It's fine. I'm trying to remember. I think I lost my Warhammer, right? I think I'll buy another Warhammer.
Warhammer. We have a nice selection of a couple of Warhammers. He shows you a couple. He says each Warhammer, it'll cost you 15 gold pieces.
Or it's a
per Warhammer.
Pick? War pick.
Oh, war pick. Oh, that's different.
Yeah, it's 5 gold.
Yeah, that's 5 gold pieces. They are not as iron heavy, so to say, or steel heavy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll do that. I get a war pick.
Alright. That's then a total of 385. Depends, of course. Anything else? Arrows, perhaps?
Do we need any? I don't need any.
No, I don't think we does Dolus? How about you?
I could use a couple of arrows. Let me see. I have right now... Can I buy 15 arrows?
Well, you'd have to buy a bundle, I think.
Yeah, arrows come by
20.
the bundle.
And how much is a bundle?
1 silver for 10. Right?
I think it's more than that. I think it's
ammunition, arrows, 1 gold piece for 20.
Oh, okay.
That's 5 silver pieces for 10. Yeah. But they sell them by the 20, so...
Yeah.
I'll buy 20 then.
Alright, that's plus 1 gold piece. Yeah. Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
And he's then like, alright, Mr... What's your name? And he's pointing to you, Gami.
Hey, let me... See, I can't use a short bow. Oh, simple I can.
You looking for a weapon?
I'm looking for maybe something to replace my light crossbow. The reason I'm not using it is because I'd have to drop it and then get my sword and shield out. But I guess I can't use a hand crossbow
it's the same way with everything.
Okay.
What you could use as a kind of ranged weapon are like daggers or something that you just throw and then take your other weapon out.
Yeah, that would be what you'd do.
That's what you could do. So you can get like daggers, hand axes, light hammers can be thrown. You can even, I think you can even throw a sickle. Yeah, it's light.
It doesn't. It doesn't say
can
it's
throw
thrown.
a sickle.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, you can.
no, it doesn't say behind it. You can get a spear. What?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
hand
I have
axes
a
or
couple daggers.
javelins are theoretically better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hand
how
axe is
many-
a little bit. It's a little bit stronger, but it also costs like 2.5 times as much.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. How many weapons can I hold at once? Is there a limit?
Your weight limit mostly.
Yeah, I'd say within reason. I mean, just as long as you're
Okay,
like kind
'cause,
of
like, I have-
honest
You
about
can
it.
get like 2 hand axes strapped to your sides, or like a couple of daggers, which are then more or less
Sheathed in my... I don't know.
sheathed in your belt or in a
Yeah.
cross belt that you wear, something like that.
I also have a light crossbow and a rapier on top of that, so I'm
Yeah,
carrying a bit around.
Light
You shouldn't-
crossbow on the back, rapier on your left, throwing stuff on your right.
Like-
Yeah, something like that. So, okay, I guess it wouldn't hurt just to see. Buy a couple hand axes.
literally 2.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, javelins. I mean, do
You
you
can
have?
throw
Can
them
you do
further.
javelins? You can throw them further.
But hand axes can also be used in a pinch.
Yeah.
As actual close combat weapons.
Do I get... My attack bonus would be...
I feel like a halfling with
proficiency
javelins
plus
would look
dex.
really weird.
That's also a good point.
I think
Twice my
also
height, yeah.
javelin. I think technically a javelin could be used in melee, but you'd use strength. Whereas
No,
the hand axe.
javelins
That's-
are not.
Let's just get the hand axes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's 10 extra gold pieces. So the total is
Yep.
396 gold pieces, of which 1 gold piece is for the arrows.
Mhm.
Then we have your war pick for 5, and the rest are the armor trade-in, buying of the armor, and the hand axes.
I
You
I
can-
pay for myself. Dylan should pay for himself. So that's 490 or yeah no 410. No wait, what am I thinking? 390.
What?
I'm tired. You pay 390, so 39 platinum
Yeah.
pieces.
That's how much he's paid?
No, that's how much you still have
Yeah,
left
yeah.
after they have paid what they
Yeah,
are out.
okay.
So 39 platinum.
75. 39? But
39
why isn't it 385?
You bought 2 hand axes. That's 10 more gold.
Yeah, so that's 375 plus the
I'm
10.
paid for
Whatever.
myself,
Yeah.
so it takes away 5.
You owe 390 gold pieces or
It was
39
380 for the armor plus 10 for the 2 hand
No,
axes.
he offered me 25, I thought.
Yeah, but he's offering you the armor for 5 extra
380.
gold because he has to modify it
Oh,
slightly.
for the fitting.
Yeah,
fine.
just to make
Yeah.
it fit like really well for you. I
Like
mean,
30.
they have
Yeah.
armor within your size, but you know they are not that extremely used to making armor for hobbits or halflings.
Halflings.
So a couple of
Hobbits, yeah.
additions needs to be made.
Yeah, okay, 390, yeah. I asked him, will you take it in gold?
I'll take it in whatever you have. Well, not copper, please, because
That would be annoying.
yeah, that's a problem. And we'll have
Okay,
to
I'll give
count all
him,
those
I'll
copper
give him
pieces.
390 gold pieces.
He counts them. Alright, that's good. Follow me, please, inside. I'll take a couple of your measurements. We'll make the armor fitting. You can sit here and wait. It's not too long.
I'm gonna
2
go
hours.
ahead and go to someplace where I can exchange currency.
Okay, yeah,
Alright.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna follow
join
him after that too.
So
How long will the fitting take?
he just takes a
5-10
couple of
minutes.
measurements, and after that, it's like 2 hours of actually changing the armor to make it fit perfectly.
Okay, so just the fitting now is what I'm
measurements-
worried about.
Yeah, the measurements take like 5 minutes or something to
Okay.
really get everything.
Well, I don't know if we should split the party.
Well, we've
Just
already
saying,
split the
even-
party. Fine,
even
I'll
though-
wait 5 minutes. That's fine.
Yeah.
So a couple of minutes pass. You have all your measurements. He says, "All right, then, yeah, we'll see you in 2 hours. Perhaps the end of the day, depending on when you want to come by. Please come by in normal working hours.
Good. What time of day is it right now? Mid-morning?
Yeah, it's morning,
Okay.
early morning still. He says,
Okay.
please come during normal hours. My wife won't appreciate it if you enter the house while we are eating."
Fair enough. Thank you.
Alright, you're welcome. Nice day. I do have to remember you on the fact that you currently are not wearing any armor. So So you have like your basic clothing,
Okay.
your underclothing, but no armor whatsoever. So you have, I think, a 14, 15 AC, depending on your dex.
What is it? Is it 10 plus?
It's 10
It's
plus
10
your
plus
dex
your shield,
plus your shield.
plus your dex.
Okay, that'd be make it 15. That's actually one less than what I normally
So
have.
it's not that bad, actually.
Well, actually, no, that's 3 less because, yeah, I forgot the shield.
So it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So you move on to a basic jeweler. They are more known to handle currency. You exchange whatever you wish to exchange.
And then
Do we
the
have any use
gems
for the
are
gemstones?
the gems are 50 gold a pop, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
they say these gems are 50 a pop.
Okay.
50 each.
That's an
If I exchange 1500 silver, how much gold is that? Like 15 gold, right?
150.
150.
Yeah,
150 gold
10 to
or
1.
15 plat.
Alright.
Probably
Yeah,
just
so-
do that. Just do it in plat.
Remove 1 0, basically, for gold.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
And by the way, I also went to exchange money.
Okay.
And I'm gonna exchange 500 gold into plat.
okay, so
50 plat.
50
Yeah.
silver. Right, because 10
218
silver,
copper.
100 equals 100 silver equals a platinum. So that's an additional 14 platinum. And 5 gold.
So by the end of the day, you pick up your new armor. Is there
Well, I
anything
still
else
be
anyone
doing
wants
other
to
stuff.
do? Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd like
same.
to go find someone to identify the potions.
Good idea.
Okay, you go to a magic shop for that.
Okay.
Um,
And they should be relatively cheap, by the way.
what is identify?
It's a first level spell.
Okay.
It requires a component, but it doesn't use the component. So it's
Yeah.
All right, so they'll ask for around 5 gold per identification.
wow, that's expensive. Okay, so that's
Not really, given how expensive the items themselves are.
okay.
I guess we share the cost then?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, I'll
5
pay.
each.
We have 5 potions. I'll pay a platinum. You guys would each just say, "Hey, I'm gonna go get these identified, whatever." So you guys each pay 5 gold, and I'll pay a
Okay.
platinum.
Alright.
All right.
Okay.
So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potions. 3, the darker red ones, are all identified as potions of greater healing.
Okay.
1 is a potion of superior healing. The shop owner hasn't seen many of these in his life, and it's a pretty decent sized city, pretty decent sized shop, so that at least says something.
Does he get giddy about it?
Not necessarily very giddy, but he is like, yeah, these potions are pretty rare, even here. And finally, the final potion is a potion of climbing.
Climbing. Okay.
Ooh.
I might need that.
I
Or
might need
me.
that more than you, but yeah.
That depends.
You can fly, you don't need to climb.
That's true, actually. Yeah, I don't need
Yeah.
that potion.
That's a good point, Mr. Rogue.
Let's see. 450. Which increased.
Oh, OOC2 guys. Do we want to do anything with the military? Brad, I don't remember. Was that military style statue something that we all got, or was that something that I just?
Oh
I
yeah,
got?
we all got that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't
Do we
like-
want to do something?
Okay, I want to roll a. Now that we're out of the building, I'll roll an Arcana check to see if I sense any like magic from the statue.
From the military statues.
Yeah, we got it in from
Alright,
the building.
roll Arcana.
Guess
Yeah.
we might as well do that.
We each got one, so we can each roll a Arcana.
Hooray! First roll of the day.
I don't remember that statue.
Yeah, we got the statues from the cells. Remember when we took out like all the mutated bugs?
I got a pretty
Okay.
good roll.
Oh wow, yeah, Mr. Valuables.
So the statues for Gumby, Drake, and Tai, the statues don't really give off any magical energies that you can detect. Drake, or sorry, Dolos,
Dolos, yeah.
you, however, do find that there is some lingering magical energy about them. But if that is an innate, if that is from the object itself, or if it's still kind of radiating from the tower, that's
Alright.
like a question. It could be saturated from the continuous approximation of the tower.
Do we want to take a chance and get it appraised by the guy?
I think I'm gonna go to the Thieves Guild and get it checked out while I do some other stuff there.
Do you
Okay.
tell us this?
I'll just say that I'm gonna. I know a place where to check it, maybe.
Okay.
Okay,
Potion
okay.
of climbing goes to. So there were 5 potions in total. I think you only mentioned 4.
I mentioned 5.
You said two
Oh.
two greater, 1 superior. Oh,
3
3
greater.
Three
okay.
3
yeah.
greater, 1
How much?
superior.
How much do the graders
one
and superior heal?
So the greater,
I would give the greater to the tank.
Is it 4d4 plus 4?
it's I think 44 plus 2, but I'm not completely certain. I'm raising to greater healing 44. It's 44 plus 4, and
Okay.
superior healing is 8d4 plus 8.
Yeah, give the superior
for
to
the
the tank.
That's
Yeah.
for the tank.
I'll take a greater and a superior, and that leaves 2 greater potions left. I think.
I'll just give my potion to Ty since he gave me a potion a while back.
So 1 greater to Tai, 1 greater to Gumby.
Okay.
Thanks.
And then you have a greater and superior for yourself. Climbing potion, where does that go?
That goes to Gumby. Because
Okay, alright.
I can fly. Dolus doesn't need to worry about
Well, you
climbing
can carry
too much.
me while you fly.
That's true
can carry
too.
me.
But in case that's not really an option in the moment, it's better for you to have that potion. And then
Okay.
Ty can just turn it into a something. Can you
The
fly
mod is
yet?
No.
No, level 8.
Oh,
Okay.
almost.
And Dolos, you have the mug.
Yeah.
How does a climbing potion work? You just
Drink,
Drink
it and
it,
start climbing.
and
Drink
your climbing speed
becomes
equals your
easier.
your climbing speed. You gain a climbing speed which is equal to your normal speed. So you're basically
During this
uninhibited.
time, you have
and how
advantage.
long does it last?
1 hour. During this time,
Okay,
you have
cool.
advantage on strength, athletics checks to make a climb. The potion is separated
just to
into
make a
brown,
climb,
silver,
darn
and
it.
gray.
Okay.
So just to
But
be
you
clear,
do
the
have
greater is
advantage for
44
climbing.
plus 4 and superior is 8d4 plus 8.
Yep. There's only one better, and that's 10d4 plus 20.
The mega healing potion.
We're
You
going to need about
really
another
don't want to
100,000
die.
XP for that.
I also want to go and buy 2 more minor healing potions.
how many does everybody have? Because I still have 3.
I have
I
2.
have 0.
How many potions do we want? How much are they costing in Wrath?
Standard pricing, or at least the price has.
I mean, I guess since we're
changed
spending
from
a
the
week, we could have Ty make those potions instead.
That's also a possibility. Although Ty also has to. Yeah, Ty can do that.
Ty doesn't have
Goodbye.
anything to really do.
For Ty, it'll take 25 gold apiece.
Okay, how many potions do we want to make?
4 days. And otherwise, it's 50 apiece.
Yeah, saving 50% is pretty good. How many potions do you guys want?
So technically, you can. If you wait for 1 week, you can make 1. If you wait for 8 days, you can make 2.
I would guess I would want 1 or 2.
What would take so long? Wouldn't it normally take like 2 to 3 days to make a potion?
Not these.
Not the minor?
Potion making is a difficult job in here.
Well, if you can only make 2 potions in 8 days, is that what you're saying?
No, what it actually is like it takes 2 days to make the potion and 2 days for the potion to mature enough. So within like a week you can make 3 potions, but it'll take I think it takes around 8 days for all for the 3 potions to all have matured.
Okay.
But I would guess that maturing can be while we do other stuff, right?
Yeah. So you can make like 1 potion in 2 days, and while that potion is maturing, you can make another potion.
Yeah.
And the potion making isn't continuous. It's just you spend like 1 or 2 hours on the potion, and then go do other stuff, and then come back to the potion for like 2 hours later or something.
Yeah,
Continue,
so,
etc.
we'll just say we'll make 3 potions.
25 gold each, you said?
Yeah, so that's 75 gold.
Yeah,
I'll cover
that.
take
I'll cover
one.
it. No, I'll cover it.
Okay. Thanks. I'll take
All right,
one.
thanks. I'll take
Phyllis
2.
probably
then.
should take 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, I want to go to a magic shop, and well, we're already at a magic shop. I want to inquire if they have any kind of like magical item that will allow for the reading of foreign languages. I'm asking kind of out of curiosity. So it's kind of like comprehend languages, I guess, except only visual and not spoken.
So you go to the shop, or you're actually still at the shop, and you ask this person. He kind of thinks, and he says, "Well, we do have a couple of basic things that can be used. Most of them are just like one-offs. Sadly,
Do you have anything that might like? Even if it doesn't have to be
we
persistent, but something that
like,
recharges.
What he basically says, we have a couple of spell scrolls of comprehend language and comprehend written language. It's a slight alteration on the spell. It's slightly more expensive than comprehend language, the basic spell, but it'll do for most people. We have a few items that can read one specific language, and he then actually he brings forth like a monocle. He says, "This is the basics how we let these items look like for obvious reasons."
Mm-hmm.
These items, we have most common languages or all common languages. We have one monocle that can read it. So that's a possibility. If you want multiple languages in the same monocle, it'll be more expensive very fast, and the highest we do is 2 in one monocle. Mostly because most people rather buy multiple than one for all. We, as a business, we have seen that it's just not cost effective.
Okay, and these monocles are persistent?
These monocles are persistent, yes.
Okay, that's actually not half bad. So just to clarify the options, you have scrolls for the spells, which is not something I'm interested in because I'm more interested in long term. You have monocles, which are persistent but only do 1 to 2 different specific languages. You don't have anything that it would be,
reads
for
whatever.
example.
No.
Okay. How much for one of those monocles?
Spell scroll would be worth, and then base it on that.
Yeah, except the spell scrolls for comprehend language. I mean, it is persistent, I guess, even though it's only 1 language.
Oh, it's more the spell scroll is just like one-time use of the spell, and you can use you can
right.
read,
It's
like, all
It's
languages.
one time. Yeah, it's one time you can speak all, where this is persistent, but you can only speak 1. So I guess that kind of balances it out.
But I have to
And it's
get
also
a
it doesn't let
basic
you
idea
hear.
on how.
It also
What?
it's just written languages too, so that's also a demerit. Because comprehend languages is both. Normally.
Let's see. Common. That extremely expensive. I think a level 1 spell scroll.
Okay, well, let's just say, let's ask, it's a level 1 spell scroll. Or
Yeah,
it's
it would
level 1
cost
spell.
them around the same as a level 1 potion of healing, really.
So, only 50 gold?
Yeah, 50 gold for the comprehend language spell scroll,
Mhm.
and then you'll up it, like double it for the, or it's like 1.5, so 75 gold for one monocle with one language persistent.
Okay, what,
Don't you buy dictionaries in this world?
yeah, but that'd take a long time. You'd have to,
Yeah, that
that'd
takes
be
a long
ridiculous.
Plus you-
What languages are
dictionaries?
available?
time. A diction? No, it's more like if you need to look up an entire sentence in a dictionary, you can find the meaning of words, but it's sometimes extremely difficult to get the right
Yeah,
timing.
translating by
Time
hand
of
would be
the word.
absolutely ridiculous.
Alright.
What
So
languages
if-
are
if-
available?
Let's take a, if something is written in as it happened, it has already happened. That is an enormous difference between it has already happened and it will happen or it cannot happen, or all sorts of minor differences that languages have will be extremely difficult to translate well using a dictionary. So
Well,
you,
it depends on the price, if it's worth it or not.
you could use, yeah, you will lose a lot of time and a lot of certainty.
Yeah, so what languages are available? I mentioned I'm specifically interested in exotic languages,
So they
rare languages.
have currently all common languages available.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to go to the languages.
Page 116.
They have undercommon.
But we have someone who speaks it.
Yeah.
And they have Sylvan.
Only
What's
those
Sylvan?
two?
Yeah.
That's a
The-
bummer.
They. Yeah.
So
you
they
can
don't. They
ask
don't
for
have
more,
any.
but-
Do they have any items that can cast comprehend languages as a charge?
No, they don't.
Okay.
They feel like these two items, so either the spell scroll or the monocles, work perfectly well, and they basically cover everything that their customers wish to have covered.
Do
Yeah.
they know anyone who does
how much?
sell the
So how much is
proper
the
language?
spell? How much is the spell scroll, and how long does the spell last?
It is the basic spell scroll, and it lasts for about an hour.
Yeah, that's not really worth it. Okay, let me double check to make sure I've done everything else I want to do for the day. Yep, I've done everything I want to do. Alright, well, you guys got anything else? Oh, Ty, actually, you probably want to identify your armor.
Oh yeah, thanks. I forgot about that.
That's the same amount of gold.
5 gold.
Uh huh.
You can just
It's
take
a flat rate
letters.
for the identification.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm kind of 5 gold's a bit much in my mind, but yeah, it's not unreasonable.
Anyway, I've deducted 5 gold.
I need to look. Page it was on. I've written it down. There it is.
I know technically we didn't mention it, but since we would have gone past that room anyway, there were like paintings that were worth money in the thing.
You haven't mentioned it to me, so you didn't necessarily take them.
Yeah, but I mean, we immediately said we'd finish it up and then go back. I mean, it's fine.
So the armor, what you have. It's called Marine's armor. In this case, Marine's studded leather, and it has the following attributes. While wearing this armor, you have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. In addition, whenever you start your turn underwater with 0 HP, the armor causes you to rise 60 feet towards the surface. The armor is decorated, etc. So it's useful in some cases. It looks good and it's not bad armor at all. But it isn't like the best of the best. Still, it does up your swimming speed for a normal person. That's pretty good.
But no pluses on AC?
No pluses on IC or anything like that.
Okay, no worries still. Thanks.
It might be better because Ty, can you turn into stuff that can swim?
Yeah.
I can now.
Yeah, so it might be better to give that armor to Dolus.
What kind of armor is it?
Studded leather.
Oh, it's like the same I have
It's the same
right
as
now.
yours, except you get the additional, like, you can swim.
I
With a
guess.
higher speed and not necessarily drown when underwater.
Could be useful for a rogue like me.
Sure, sounds good. It's yours.
Alright, thanks.
So the two
do I
of
give
you-
my armor to you?
Yeah.
Or do you want money?
I think
No,
a little
no,
compensation, but it's fine.
No, it's fine.
Alright, thanks.
It's like he grabs his old armor, you put your old armor away, just, for certainty, perhaps you can use it one day. And you dress in this new armor.
I look quite happy with my new armor. Is it
Anything
shiny
else?
or?
It's not shiny. Well,
It's
the
leather
stops
armor.
are a bit shiny, but most of it, like I explained last time, there is a it's kind of like a Harry Potter style moving picture on it, or moving painting on it, with seaweed slowly going from left to right, a fish swimming as if there's a constant current, and a fish just continuously swims around your stomach, really.
Alright, sounds cool. I hope it doesn't attract too much attention.
It kind of will.
You can cover it up
On
with your
one
cloak.
hand-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can cover it up. So
It doesn't give off any actual light or something like that, so...
you
um,
only really see it if you really look at it.
yeah, if you look at it, you'll see it. If you're in the middle of the light on a sunny day, something like that, people will notice it.
Alright.
But nothing more than that. It won't give you any minuses in sneaking.
Oh, I'm happy anyway.